Here we go, guys, and we're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to What's Happening News. I'm James Gales.
And I'm Cooper Govero. We have a great show for you guys today. We're going to be discussing the shooting in Minneapolis, as well as the latest in what's happening in sports.
We're also going to be talking about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine being pulled from circulation. But first, there's been a death in the high country. Let's go to Josh Scott with the story.
There's been a death in the high country. A body was found in the New River, behind Holler and Green. The body was found by a local fisherman who promptly called emergency services. The Boone Fire and police responded. Both helped in the body recovery. The John Doe was identified as Michael Wayne Brassfield, age 55. Mr. Brassfield died from an accidental drowning. Police don't have any reason to believe that foul play was involved, however, but they are still completing an investigation just to make sure. If there are any more updates on this story, we'll be sure to let y'all know. That's all from the river. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks for the story, Josh. Our condolences go out to the family for sure. In other news, Dante Wright, a 20-year-old black man, was fatally shot on Sunday, April 11th in Brooklyn Center, a city just north of Minneapolis. Another truly untimely death. Protests broke out soon after and have been occurring since the shooting, Minnesota police say. Wright was pulled over because of expired registration tags, and then they discovered there was an outstanding warrant for his arrest. He was facing charges of carrying a pistol without permit, fleeing the police, and failure to show in court. Body cam footage can show ex-officer Kim Potter showed Dante resisting arrest and trying to get back into his vehicle.
20-year-old Dante Wright was killed during a traffic stop over the weekend, a death deemed accidental by Brooklyn Center police. We want to warn you, this body camera footage is hard to watch. Wright was pulled over for expired plates. Officers went to arrest him when they discovered he was wanted for a misdemeanor. A struggle followed, and a senior officer announces she's going to taser Wright. But in the video, she pulls her sidearm and its trigger instead. Wright then drives away and crashes into another car.
Police Chief Tim Gannon said on Monday, April 12th, that it was his belief that the officer had the intention to deploy their taser, but instead shot Mr. Wright with a single bullet. Gannon further went on to say the shooting of Dante Wright was accidental. Both Potter and Gannon resigned on Wednesday, April 14th, and Kim Potter, who had worked for the Brooklyn Center Police Department for 26 years, was taken into custody at the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension in St. Paul. She will be charged with second-degree manslaughter in regards to Dante Wright's death.
On Tuesday, April 13th, the United States halted administering the Johnson & Johnson single-dose COVID-19 vaccine after being advised to pause by federal health officials, including the FDA and CDC, out of an abundance of caution. Because cases of a rare but serious blood clot condition, members of the FDA and CDC are reviewing data involving 6 reported U.S. cases of this rare but severe blood clot condition arising in patients who received the J&J made vaccine. All 6 cases reported involving women were aged 18 to 48 with symptoms occurring 6 to 13 days after the vaccination. This news leaves many wondering what happens if I have an appointment currently to receive the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Well, many drugstores including Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid have all said that those individuals will be contacted by the respective pharmacies and will have appointments rescheduled as supplies for the other vaccines permit. Now for a quick word from our sponsor.
Welcome back to What's Happening News. It's now time for everybody's favorite segment, What's Happening in Sports. Longtime New England Patriots wide receiver Julian Edelman announced his retirement via Twitter on Tuesday. Edelman retires in Foxborough, where he played in all 11 seasons of his NFL career. The former 7th-round draft pick out of Kent State had quite a successful career with the Patriots, amassing just over 6,800 receiving yards off of 620 catches and 36 touchdowns. Edelman is most known for his improbable catch against the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51, which had a major part in helping the Patriots complete arguably the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history.
Also from the NBA, Golden State Warriors point guard Stephen Curry made history again on Tuesday night, scoring 53 points in the Warriors' 9-point win over Denver Nuggets. Curry's 53-point night helped him officially pass Wilt Chamberlain to become the Warriors' all-time leading scorer with 17,817 total points over 12 seasons in the NBA. The Charlotte, North Carolina native has played extremely well in the month of April so far, currently averaging 40 points per game. Curry is also shooting 55% from the field, 46% from three-point land, and an astounding 92% from the free throw line. Now, let's kick it over to Stephen McBean with the weather forecast.
Hello everyone, I'm Chief Meteorologist Stephen McBean, and I'm back with another 5-day forecast. Starting off this forecast with Thursday, we have a high of 55 and a low of 34, and we'll be seeing some clouds earlier in the morning, but they will be decreasing by the evening thanks to some high winds. Friday, we have a high of 56 and a low of 36 with some scattered clouds and some more gusty winds. Saturday, we could see some light PM showers with some stronger winds picking back up at 5 to 15 miles per hour. With a high of 52 and a low of 38, Saturday is looking like the day to bring an umbrella if you're going out on the town. Ending the weekend and starting off the new week with Sunday, a high of 55 and a low of 36. Sunday is looking cloudy, which may bring some light showers. And starting off another week with Monday with a high of 59 and a low of 39, Monday will still be a bit cool, but we will start to see that sunshine finally push through those clouds. That's it for the weather this week. I'm Chief Meteorologist Stephen McBean. Back to you guys at the desk.
I like that swing. Thanks, Stephen, for that 5-day forecast. We're going to take a quick break. What's Happening News will be right back.
Hello everyone and welcome back to What's Happening News. We're now going to talk about the vaccine crisis happening over to our friends in the EU. Heads of state and governments within the European Union have been under fire for their lack of COVID-19 vaccinations available to the public. At a virtual summit, they discussed the next best move for them to be able to curb vaccine exports. However, the officials decided that whatever they would do would not be immediate enough to solve their main problem of not having enough dosages to inoculate citizens. The European Union and the United Kingdom issued a rather vague joint statement that claimed they would work together to see to the solution of the vaccine crisis in order to increase the supply of vaccines. With that being said, EU officials are still upset about British vaccine manufacturers not shipping many, if any at all, of their vaccines abroad. The vaccine shortage amongst European countries is not only putting them at a disadvantage for being behind the herd immunity trajectory dates of other countries like the US and the UK, but it also will have a direct impact on their economies if they cannot have a buzzing tourist season, which many European countries count on. That's all we have time for today. I'm James Gales.
And I'm Cooper Govero. This has been What's Happening News. Have a great day, and don't forget, it's Earth Day, so get out there and pick up some trash.
Make sure you take care of Mother Nature and take great care of yourself. Have a wonderful day.